move the paint can out of the way. Viewer mail at 14:44 hours. Let's see what we got. It's from Boden, Chris Baloma. Oh, it's stuff for the fulgurites. It's molds. It's a box of little boxes for shipping fulgurites.
We need to go deeper.
I'm pretty sure that's all that's in here is a whole bunch of little boxes. Cool! That's viewer mail for today. This is stuff for fulgurites. If you're not aware of it, we're making fulgurites in the lab. You can find them for sale in our Etsy store, and the link is below in the description. Thank you, guys! 18:08 hours. Everything's in. There's the new machines. Gotta wait for Haas Dude to show up. Get them all set up and going, but here's a look inside. Live tooling. We gotta find out how the lights work for video. We'll see how that works out.
The lights in here look nice.
It's the same ones in both machines. Here's our 4th and 5th axis trunnion. The trunnion model is a 160. Is inside this machine. There's a chip auger, lights, tool changer, our awesome Renishaw probe system. It's gonna be pretty badass. And now we have to put all this back together. And the dog approves.
There's one more.
That is the snake. Oh, wait, hold on. One more.
Alright, now we're good.
That's it. Yep, that's it.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Easy. Nice and easy.
Can you make that turn any sharper?
I'm trying.
He'll make it.
All the way.
He'll make it.
The heavy guy.
Because Mike wanted the workout. We're gonna hit that table.
No.
Jiggle joggle.
Rub it in.
Yeah, you gotta.
We gotta jiggle joggle. Jiggle joggle down. Hold on. Look. Okay, stop. Keep somebody in the back just in case.
Yeah. Watch the weight of the cranes there.
We're good.
Watch the front. I'm good back there.
Okay, we're good in front. Jesus, this thing's heavy.
Okay. Hold up. Maybe one more.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do one more.
One more jiggle.
Yeah, we can go. Wait.
That all put us about right about perfect. All right. And back again.
I can't tell from straight.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you
we've
are.
got a lot of space between the cars.
We do. We have a lot of space in between the two cars.
That's acceptable to me.
More space we have over here, less over there.
It's all right for now. We can tweak it later. That's a Doogie problem. Our job's to get it in a reasonably good spot.
Okay. Hey, I don't have to pull the Lindy in tonight.
Yeah, we got that. That frees up a big chunk of space.
So are we going to start putting the van over there then? For
Once we get rid of all these damn things, yeah.
Okay. That will free up a ton of space.
Yep.
So if you want a rack.
Yeah, anybody wants a rack, buy a rack.
Our freight guy called today saying, you got anything you want to ship?
I am stinking.
I can ship racks.
All right, panel saws next.
So where do we want to put it?
Actually, before we move the panel saw, let's get those pallets of stuff over there sent up that way because all that stuff's going to end up there anyway.
Yep, yep.
Not really. Those two pallets, could we put them here for...
No, they're going to go over there with stuff, so we're going to ship them further that way. You guys can move the band saw and the blue saw and the little drill press out, though.
Well, the blue side is going to live near here.
Okay.
Southeast of the main.
So do we want to, since we've already cleared a huge spot, do we want to get some safety yellow and put 1, 2, and 3 down?
Eventually.
But not now. Gotcha.
And I got to get stencils for that.
I was just wondering if that was something we wanted.
It's coming. And I want to lay out a box, 3 boxes.
I was only asking since everything's in such disarray now to do it now. But it's one of those
Not quite yet, but it's coming. I want to.
by
I want to
spring
have,
probably.
I want to have lines for different work areas and stuff.
Q. Same page.
Do you have a preference on where we put the install?
Nope.
Engine right here.
Fine, but still.
Yeah, you could put one here and one there.
Vertical and horizontal?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
They could
The blue.
Where do you want the
actually.
Over here, Batman. Keep coming.
I'd put that one here
Here? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Forward, Batman. Sorry. Sorry.
because it gives us a bigger aisle there, and it's a good end stop
these
tool.
Drops
Here.
were...
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you can plug it into the table, and the table
Yeah.
plugs into the drop.
What I'm saying is not all the drops got the same amperage ratings.
Okay,
They were
well, if I
wired
have to
for-
put it on that one, I'm okay with it.
It's something we can work
Yeah.
with. Can you square that?
Facing which direction?
The user stand.
All right, Batman. Do we know where under this machine this goes?
Goes... It'll go under the chip auger, I believe. It'll go that side. Hold on, I can
All
tell
right,
you real
let's
quick.
see if we can figure it
All
out.
right, everything leaning up.
It goes
against
under
the
this
straight
side.
out there.
Okay, do you know where?
Yeah, just it literally tucks under the machine.
Tuck it under there, and that frees up the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
All that stuff can go back along the wall behind it.
Oh yeah, they left a little bottle of grease.
Anti-seize.
Same thing.
Now you gotta move the camera cable. It was in a nice... This is stressful, right? Everything has to be
I think that...
like that, Batman?
Just like that.
We think. I know, I've seen this in display.
Well,
That's what they
if
do.
nothing else, it can sit there.
Yeah.
Alright, so now what?
Well, now we can move the blue saw back in this area somewhere. Moose,
Yeah.
be aware that this auger
Yeah.
is going to come out to about here,
Yeah.
and then there will be a big, like 55-gallon drum or
That's
something.
what I was thinking, but I was also
I want to get a round dolly with a big trash can on it.
sure. We can get that at
Just a
Harbor
big
Freight.
plastic thing. Yeah, but a big 30-gallon plastic trash can, a heavy-duty one on a round dolly, and that'll live under this machine.
The barrels that Rick and I ordered will work just fine for that.
Okay.
I'll get you some dollies for it.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna want on wheels.
But I was thinking the saw, you can walk around the ship auger.
Yeah, that can be tucked in behind it.
That was my plan.
Yeah, totally cool.
Just hanging out behind. Patrick, can you set this somewhere? And can you get the pouch out, please?
Tomorrow we're going to put a small army together on putting things on there.
Yeah, we
Or
need
should
to-
I leave you alone to do that?
You should.
With, like, you
let
and
me-
one helper.
Let me lead an army.
Okay.
First step is we have to go to Central and get some material to make dividers.
Okay.
Because that's going to be Central it.
Okay.
And we're going to not keep a lot of the stuff.
Good. I support this.
Me and 4 people walk out.
I'm gonna guess I'm one of those 4.
How did you know?
Can you find them, Batman?
Alright, let's grab this.
Well, sure as hell ain't gonna be
Get it
me
out of the
tomorrow.
way. It's going to go that way. There's a close.
I just,
Come on in,
quite
Batman.
frankly, run while you still can. You will get put to work.
Don't drop it.
Watch out for the hole.
Yep.
Hey, we need that concrete back.
Nah, someone wanted to leave the holes open.
You're straddling it.
Keep open, straddle it.
Okay.
There you go.
I go here?
Right about there. This is down there.
Yeah. Moose,
Yes?
your drill press needs a home.
I was just about to say that. That can go in the wood shop.
Oh, okay. Don't you have like 3 of them in there right now?
We have one in there.
We have
Okay.
one, and this is really nice.
Okay.
We don't need 2 out here. Sweet hold on.
Give Mike a hand with that drill press, please.
Patrick and
Moose,
yes?
you got a big table and I don't know where to stick it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right.
Patrick and Mike, can you move the drill press into the truck? I have no idea what to do.
Batman, when you're done with that little dolly, can you bring it over here?
Yeah.
Moose,
Yeah.
that card table's going in recycling.
Yeah.
We're gonna put your big table right here
Okay.
for now.
Take my grilling table in.
Your card table's recycling now.
We can get you a new grilling table.
Yeah.
We can do better.
I need you, sir, you might need a buddy, take that transformer to high voltage.
Fuck you.
You might need help, it's heavy.
Move the paint can out of the way.
Goal!
Batman's working smarter, not harder.
Squeak, can you go kick open the handicap ramp door, please?
So, panel saw.
Panel saw. All right.
No good answer to that,
I totally have a good answer to that.
is there? You want to share?
I need, these 2 pallets need to go further this way. I need them up and around.
Okay, I think they were trying to do that.
All right. What are we doing with this pallet rack mojo happening here?
It needs to go down to robotics.
Let's do that.
Okay. Gentlemen.
It's 6:30.
Not for 7 minutes.
Hey, Mike.
What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
Nobody
you-
move.
The phone's ringing and you're holding a weapon. What do you know that I don't?
Huh?
You got a Bluetooth headset.
Oh, it's Washington calling. Look.
Oh, here,
District
I
of
got this.
Columbia.
Here.
No.
Chris Boden, can I help you?
Just hang out. Oh wait, I'm
Is it on your earpiece, you shithead?
Oh,
They hung up.
okay.
Oh. Oh, no, I did hang up on
That's my book.
Okay.
book?
Mike, can you?
His
help
book
move
called him.
The.
I've read some pretty
palette
awesome
stuff down
books.
to
I never had a book
robotics?
call me.
What?
This
The
stuff
Dark Tower
needs to go
series
down
calls
to
me. That's going to be
robotics.
pretty badass.
The wood, the orange things, and the green things.
Oh, all of them together?
Robotics.
Robotics. No!
Amy, can you start grabbing 2x4s? Holler at the video people as you walk by and they can come help. Okay.
Somewhere over here, I guess.
Mike, put that over there.
By the white, by the
Over
yellow?
over by the yellow. Yeah, because that's a demo piece and it can't live over here anymore.
Maybe there's no
I'm
way-
sure its home will be found eventually. We'll find a space for it, but not right now. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm gonna put demo stuff. We'll be back.
Why do we build awesome? It's not because we like showing off, though we do, and it's not because when science says, here's how the world works, we answer, great, now watch us bend it to our fucking will, though we definitely do that. No, we build awesome because we want to share the exhilaration we feel when we prove nature wrong, when we make something that shouldn't happen, or that can't happen, or that can happen but not whenever we please, happen, goddammit! We want to spread the ability to take what the world gives you and turn it into something unexpected. We want to get people who would ordinarily be just bored or disinterested in math, science, and engineering to feel that spark. And we'll use irresponsibly loud noises and automaton-made handcrafts and musical fire and death rays and tiny stars and giant Newton's cradles and lightning machines and motherfucking robots to do it, because we can. You might not have the resources we do, but you can still get the people in your life excited about science. You want a tangible, recognizable, and it's worth mentioning easy to transport example of how humans can dictate the way our world works? Done. Solved. Shrunken coins. For instance, we take a US $quarter, coil copper wire around it, load it into our high-energy physics laboratory's impulse generator, and for just an instant dump frankly insane current through that coil, producing such powerful magnetic fields that the quarter compresses in on itself to the size of a dime, yet retains all of its surface features. And it comes in an educational packet explaining the science behind it. Not that you'll need that, since you'll want to carry that thunderbolt in your pocket. Available at thegeekgroup.org, now for only $10.
What's up?
Working on switching things over.
Potato!
Working on switching everything over.
Yeah,
So,
how's it going?
not too bad.
You still don't have the clock set.
On Give a Fucks, that's like at the bottom.
It bugs me!
That's right next to this.
Hey, that bugs me even more than the clock. But the clock's like an easy thing to fix.
Yeah, so you think. I need to
This
bring
is
it-
all stuff coming out?
Yes,
That's good. That's happy.
yes.
Okay,
So-
so where are we at?
Here's what's going on. We're setting up categories of cameras. So we're going to have like a group of 8 for Studio A, a group of 8 for Studio B, a group of 8, etc. So we'll know if we ever have to add a camera, we know right where it goes, and our switcher's got access to it right now.
This is good. And because of the way we have it set up, we bring up the 8 for Studio A, we bring up the 8 for the high voltage lab, and we can switch between them.
Yep.
So we can have 2 things going on in 2 different areas.
Yep. And then the other thing I'm going to do is take, because it's a matrix router, I'm going to take 16 of those channels, right, outputs, and run them into our TGG2, at least for now.
Okay.
And that gives us the ability to switch whatever cameras we want to into the TGG2
And
matrix.
any of the cameras can be fed to here.
Exactly.
This is good.
Exactly. And I've got things coming together. I moved both channels up here. So this is channel 1, channel 2.
Okay.
I'll label them as such.
Okay.
Hey Todd, power up this box for me.
Oh yeah. We're moving over. Now you remember the big Sony DA that converts from SDI to composite?
Yeah.
We moved it from over there over to here because this is kind of, we're converting these 3. These are the big studio cameras.
Yeah.
We have to convert those to get them from SDI into the Saturn system.
They don't have a composite out.
No,
They totally do.
no,
They totally do.
no.
Really?
We've been through this.
Really?
Want to look?
Yeah, I do because they gotta have a composite out for monitoring. I can't get there. They gotta have a composite
On the camera
out.
down there it does. Up here?
There's no composite out on the back of the box.
No.
That's a crock of shit. Even Pepper agrees. There's gotta be a dude, just for simple, like, monitoring. Doogie.
Check it out, man.
Doogie,
Check it out.
Can I help?
it ain't that kind of video. Okay, I gotta look at the back of that box in there. There's gotta be a composite out just for basic monitor stuff.
I thought so too. Check it out.
I'm looking. There's 3 composite outs.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'll plug the test monitor.
We'll plug the test monitor and you can take a look.
The CVBS. That's your composite out.
CVBBS?
CVBS.
Okay.
Give me a cable.
A camera?
Give me a cable.
Hold your face.
Is that a component cable or do you want component or composite?
Composite.
Okay. On what color? Blue.
Just yeah.
Blue.
Pick one.
Okay, you ready? There you go. Do you got a signal out of camera 2?
I need.
You should have a signal on all 3 cameras.
All right.
At least 2 of them.
Take a look and make sure there's a signal on camera 2 that you can see. I want to make sure that we're getting a known good signal into and out of this box.
Got nothing right now.
Pick a different one.
Pick a different one. All right.
Like
Camera.
works.
This is the bottom one.
Camera.
Go.
Okay, that's the one.
That's the one that's
Studio.
Hang on. Let me see something.
It's just dark.
Is there a yeah, but there's a picture there
Yes.
on a composite output.
Wow, look at that.
Score right there. Thank you. The CVBS. That's composite out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right there.
I
See?
guess we don't.
Well,
need
I learned
that either.
something.
Yeah, you learn that one of these days you can quit giving me shit that I am never wrong and I never lie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's Pepper. Pepper will tell you.
You're wrong.
Pepper knows,
50% of the time.
don't you? I am totally not wrong 50% of the time.
60%.
I am wrong precisely 0.01% of the time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So we don't need that.
That whole
box
crying
either.
game thing
No.
did not catch that.
No.
Did not called that wrong. That was the last time I've been wrong. And since then, I've made a point to never be wrong again. Because I tell you, that one sticks with you.
So let's run them out of the
CVBS.
port directly into those 3.
By the way, you have 3 composite outs on the back of each of those. So not only do you have a composite out,
Got 3 of them.
3 of them. 3 of them.
Well, thank you for finding that.
There's 3 of them.
That's your 3rd finger, isn't it? Your third,
That is,
your,
yeah,
that-
1,
that's, that's
2,
your 3rd
3.
digit.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
What?
It's 4 in binary.
Everybody gives me shit because I always, like, you know when people count their fingers?
Yeah.
I always start with my thumb.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but apparently
One,
this makes me weird. Yeah,
1,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everybody gives me shit about that. Apparently, you're supposed to go 1, 2, 3. No, it's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3,
I'm not that smart.
5, 6, 7.
See, if I do that in a blog, if I do binary on my hand in a blog, because I go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do that, but I'm gonna get some asshole making a reply video doing the same thing in hex. And then somebody's gonna be like, you know what, fuck that, octal. And no, I can't do the modulus in my head, no! How the fuck do I get A? And no, it just ends bad.
I think that's.
Potato!
That's A, right? Sign A.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I just realized something. I can't sign with my left hand. A, B, C, D. I can do it, but it's not like if I do it with my right hand, it's just, but I do it with my A, B, C, D, E. Fuck. No. It's a jerking off with the wrong hand. It just feels weird.
Don't do that.
You never tried that?
I use my left.
Are you left-handed? Oh, well, you're just special. See, every now and then I use my left hand pretend it's somebody else.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's a system right there. So what else you got going on there? Now that we've just totally derailed this blog.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Here's the thing. By the way, this.
You ordered the cards.
I ordered the cards.
How many cards did you order?
I ordered 8 of them.
You only got 5 slots.
I know.
And I only
I want-
authorized it. They were like
I want-
$7 a piece.
Yeah.
You said, can we get this? I said, yes, it's authorized. Go ahead, spend the money. So you ordered 8 of them.
Well, yeah, for $7 a piece, I want spares because obviously they go bad.
I understand that,
And
but there's a difference between
and at $7
Todd,
a piece,
you can spend $7 versus Todd, you just spent $56 plus shipping. Fuck, Todd! And you only had 5 open slots.
no, I need one for, look, see the lights?
Yeah,
Notice there's only one light.
yeah. Well, there's 2 on some of them.
Yeah, but these are the AES light. These are the
Oh,
AES.
those cards are dead to me.
Right.
These are the cards we
These are
want.
the cards you want.
What's this card?
It's AES.
No,
that's,
these are AES.
That's
This is
data.
different. It's data.
It's data. That's for switching serial.
Okay.
So if you wanted, this is for machine control and shit like that. But you notice I got a bunch of lights that are out. So
Well, maybe you're just not plugged in there.
they're plugged.
Maybe it. Are they hot swap?
No.
They're totally hot swap.
Yeah, right.
Anything hot swap.
It's from some church.
It's from a church?
From a church.
So the station didn't have an original?
No.
Hang on a minute.
No, we bought, remember
Todd.
this is,
Todd.
I already checked.
Todd.
It's totally legal. Like that?
Hey, Todd.
You
I
get,
could be wrong because I'm old.
right.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you asked me, can we put the power supply from there
No.
up here
No.
or something like that?
No,
you
I
asked
asked
me if
you
we
asked
could
if I
use
take
one of
that
the-
one and that, put it down there. But
Yeah.
I went through and I checked with the Saturn people.
You called the Saturn people
Damn
and you sent
straight.
them an email?
No, I called
You
them.
called them.
Grass Valley.
Okay. So you called them.
Yes.
You didn't get any written
No,
proof
no.
that you
Why,
could do
why
this.
do I need to do that?
Because now you're arguing with me and you don't have anything to back it up except
Oh.
you just did that.
And it works.
You did something I told you not to do.
And it works.
It doesn't matter that it works. I told
It
you don't
works.
do this thing.
It works
And you
because
did
I
this
needed
thing.
the damn thing to
I
work.
give no fucks
Okay.
at all. Not even a
you
little
get- so
tiny
you-
shred of a
You're
fuck.
giving me shit about a $7 card
$56
versus,
expenditure.
versus
How much did that cost?
400.
Okay, and how upset am I going to be now that you've spent $56 that I can't afford and risked a $400 power supply that
I
I
didn't
can't
risk it,
afford
it's
to
running.
replace?
And
It is now, but you didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
Prove it.
I checked it out already.
Prove it.
Call Grass Valley
You
yourself.
did not.
You call
You do an
Grass Valley
email.
yourself. No, I
you
don't need
CC
to.
me
I
an
don't
email,
need
and
to.
then you come to me and say,
I don't
"Hey,
need to do
I
that.
checked this thing.
You
I really
trust
want to
me-
do this.
you
The
trust
guy at
me-
Grass Valley
you
says it's
trust
okay,
me
and
to-
I've got
you
proof."
trust me to work on
And
this machine.
I do. Up until
So-
the point when you stop fucking listening to me.
So,
And now we've spent $56 that I don't have. I got power supply, fucking
We
the
got two-
Tower of Hanoi of power
we've got
supply.
two
happening
bad
here.
ones.
I got 2 bad ones. I got 3 good ones. I got 3 boxes, and you're trying to kill one. Fuck!
it's the same damn thing.
Now I gotta spend
They're
56 bucks on
identical.
cards.
They are
I gotta spend
identical.
1,200 bucks on power supplies. Fuck, man.
They're identical.
Okay.
Like I was saying before, the little number on there is the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the colors don't match. And now you violated the Americans with Disabilities Act because I got a million fucking OCD viewers that are gonna freak out because you got the beige box with the beige supply and the beige box with the beige supply. Two openings, which is bad. And I got a purple box, or the gray box.
Are you colorblind?
Well, that's kind of purpley on
It's
that one.
not purple.
So gray box
It's gray.
with the beige supply, and that ain't right. And now all the OCD viewers are freaking out. It's bad enough you got
They want
the
shit to
lights
work.
don't all work.
They want shit to work.
Yeah, but now they're gonna see this and they're gonna be all upset and they're gonna, you know who they're gonna email? They're gonna email me. You watch, comment if this is bothering your OCD. Okay, and you tell Todd about
Please
the
tell me.
Americans with Disabilities Act
That's the
about how, yeah, you never heard of the Americans with Disabilities
Absolutely.
Act? Nixon gave us that, I think.
Yeah.
He gave us all the other
Is
acts.
it-
He
is
did,
it-
he
is
did
it-
Clean Air, Clean Water.
Is that for like, you
Everybody
know,
gives Nixon shit. He gave us a Clean Air Act, Clean Water Act.
We're promoting interracial marriage.
Tricky Dick? Gotta love him.
Well, you're old enough to remember, so. He's actually way older than I am. I didn't know that. I thought
Way older.
way older. Todd was
Way
born in
older.
1954.
54. 54. If I was born in
As a master
54,
of
if I
doing the
was.
shit I told him not to do.
Amen.
No, I don't want to.
I gotta make shit work. That's my
Well,
job.
make
up
shit
here.
work.
I'm
'cause
working on it.
Today,
And you're giving me shit.
you're the guy. You're telling me that the fucking thing doesn't even have composite outputs, and I'm gonna trust you to swap power supplies.
Damn straight.
Took me like what? 2 minutes? I spent more time getting
I'm
his
glad-
ass out of the way than it did to find the plug on the back
I'm
of that
glad
thing.
you found the CVBS port on the back of it. Not that it was not that it was labeled anything that made sense. What the hell is CVBS anyway?
Composite Video Broadcast System.
Uh-huh. And that's a normal label.
I
for the
totally
back.
just made that up. I have no idea what the fuck it means. I have no idea at all. But I saw that there were component inputs.
Wait a minute. That means you could be wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. Because that's what it stands for. You know how I know? It's my fucking box! And I say, I have no idea.
Right.
But it's on the back of the box, you got your component outputs.
Yeah.
And they're all like in a little vertical row.
Yeah,
You got your three things for each. And right above them, you got this thing, CVBS, and there's port. Stick it in there. Fucking works! How about that?
You got lucky.
It happens. I win more than I lose.
All I know is it didn't say monitor,
No, it says
and it didn't say
CVBS.
composite.
It's the same thing it says on the Sony stuff. On the Sony stuff, it's like CVS or CBS. It's not 4 letters, it's only 3. But I've seen it enough that I knew that's a composite output.
Okay.
On the so I think this one's a newer model, so it might not be on here. But yeah, this just says video out, but it's
See, that's
On
what I
the older ones of those that are beige, it says like CVS or CBS one. You
I
would
was
see
totally
something.
expected to say video out
Yeah,
or
monitor out. Something like that.
monitor
And sometimes
out
it
or
does, but on this one, it
something, but they're
So
just weird.
now that you got this one going, I got a thing for you.
Yeah.
I want the 3 big whip shit broadcast cameras
Yeah.
in one of the studios. All 3. I want the other studio to have. We've got 3 of those high def ones there that work really good. I probably want those 3 in here and the 3 big broadcast ones in there, because they've got a better telephoto and we do long work in there. So I want the 3, because we got 3 of those that work good right now. I want those 3 in here as the 3 main cameras for that room, for the live work.
You want to do all 3 of them in there because we've got 3 of them.
I want 3 of them in there, because that's the studio. That's where I want the prettiest video. I want the 3 in there, and then you can move this one out, or you can leave this one in here. That's up to you. In fact, I'd like to leave that one in here, and we'll use that just for viewer mail. Huh?
That's not a 16:9.
That's not 16:9, but you can put a 16:9 in here, and I got a few of those down in a pile to choose from.
Yeah, why
But I'd
don't we
like to
just
have the
use-
3 nicest cameras go in the studio. And that'll give us 4 cameras in here, and that's half your setup right there.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay?
But
And then the
But-
3, like that one, then you only got to move that one down to the other room.
yeah, that one.
And we use those for the grandpa
You
brigade.
remember the trouble we had getting that freaking triax in here, right?
Yeah, it's in. There's triacs run down there too already.
Right, but there's not 3.
Yeah, there are.
There's not 3 triacs down
Yeah,
there.
there are. I pulled them. There's 3 triacs down there. Look at the wall right here. 1, 2, 3. 4 ist, that's a composite thing.
Yeah. There's 3 of them down there?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
'Cause I am not pulling another freaking
No, you don't
triax.
have to. But that gives us the 3 big broadcast cameras with the long lenses in there, where we got to do a lot of reach because it's across the room. And then we put the 3 really pretty cameras like this down there, and we use them for the main set. And then we swap that one out
What I did want to do,
with a widescreen version for viewer mail.
what I do want to do.
Could you please run down and... Hey, Jabroni! Could you please turn off the monitor on the viewer mail set? Yeah. Because burn in.
Over there.
Thank you, sir. David! Sup? Huh? They're giving me a lot of shit, and I'm proving them wrong time and time again, because he said there wasn't a composite output. There's 9 of them back there. He said there was only 2 wires off Studio A. There's actually 4. So I think what we've
There's
proven
3.
pretty much is Todd is kind of dumb, really, is what it's all about. So just in the future, if this guy ever tells you something, you can pretty much just assume he's high.
Kind of like whenever you talk.
He plays the banjo for a living.
No,
That's pretty much everything you need to know. He's a professional banjo player.
bass.
Bass. And the banjo. He plays bluegrass music. Yeah. Yeah, but he plays like bluegrass bass.
No,
Yeah.
Well, I do, but I play
He
like
plays specifically in a clan band.
Clan.
Yeah, they tour with the Clan. It's a whole thing.
What's the name of our band, you know?
God, give me a second. I'm gonna think about that. That's the viewer mail question for the day. Todd plays bass in a bluegrass band. So if they were to tour specifically for the KKK, what would be the best name for his band? The winner to come up with the best band name gets a set of autographed Bolt Depot thread gauges for Todd's KKK cover band.
KKK cover.
KKK cover band. Cletus, Krebs, and Kirchner. I don't know. KKK. See, and your last name's Kirchner because you're Todd Kirchner.
Oh,
that starts with K. So that's. Shut the fuck up. That's the best I got.
maybe it's ketamine.
K. What's the third K though? We got Kirchner, ketamine.
We used to go by Special K.
Special K? Yeah. Oh, see, that could be Kate's nickname.
Could be. She was kind of special.
See, if her middle name was like Karen with a K.
No Karens.
No, that was.
No.
Hey, God, that kind of twitched us first wife.
No,
worse than that?
Worse than that.
Because I got that too. Oh, yeah, don't ever say that again. Just don't say its name lest we invoke it. I dated her. Yeah, I remember that. What? You'll understand when you're older. Don't worry.
So, yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, so time is 20:56 hours, and Todd's going to give us a lesson. Give us a quick lesson, Mr. Kirchner.
Really easy. These are just placeholders, is all these are. You notice it's MC1, Captain 1, it's Studio A3, Studio A4. So all those categories are up here. Studio A, B, C, D, Master Control, MDH, VSL, High Voltage Lab, High Energy Physics, Chem, Captain, Rapid Prototyping, Electronics,
That
Robotics.
should be RPL. Rapid Prototyping Lab.
Okay, Lobby, Laser, Woodshop, Surplus, Computer Lab, and Random. So when you want to put one of these, each one of them's got 8 cameras.
Okay.
So say I want High Voltage Lab, I hit send, High Voltage Lab, camera 1, and you got to put it on the preset bus.
Okay.
Now,
So if I want Captain's Quarters, camera 2, I say send Captain 2 to here. And it goes there.
and it goes
I
there.
did it! I'm special! Now we get ice cream.
Yay! And you can punch that up. Now you can do a take, and it'll switch to Captain's input too. Now all of your
But
audio,
I only have one output from my
currently
speakers.
right now,
Okay.
yes you do. But I have also one input right now, audio input per group.
Okay.
Okay, so like all
For
of
right
the,
now.
for right now, that'll change in the future once we get all the audio arranged. That's not a project for tonight.
Okay.
So
Really, I'll be happy we get all the cameras going. Then we'll worry about audio.
right,
Okay.
exactly. So that means that we can bring in all of your audio here, no matter which camera is up here.
Well, hang on. So if I brought in all 8 Captain's feeds here, and I brought in all 8 High Voltage Lab feeds here,
Yeah.
or any combination,
Or any combination.
okay, if I punch from Captain 2 to Captain 1, it's going to keep the same audio feed because that audio feed's for all the Captain's Quarters.
Exactly.
That's really cool because then we could pick any number of cameras we want from any of these spaces and bring up a working bank,
Yes.
and it'll switch audio to the right room every time.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's an excellent starting point.
Yeah.
And if we've got that level of audio right now, the only thing we need beyond that is the ability to fucking meter the audio on a board! And then we'd be cool.
Yeah.
It would bring us peace in our time.
It would. Check. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, but nothing moved.
No.
You can make this, talk to those, talk to a rack full of equipment. You can't make the damn lights work. What do you need to make the lights work?
A clue.
have completely reverse engineered this whole damn thing. You've got all the stuff. You got special cables to make cables with.
I've had the guys make me the special power terminators for these things. They don't work.
Okay.
I've tried the real power terminators that came from the station for this. They don't work.
Okay.
So I need to take a step back and kind of take an overview look at what the hell's going on. Maybe there's some dip switch settings. I don't know. Like I said, it's not at the top of my priority list right now.
Okay.
I will look at it in the future sometime.
Okay.
But these meters work for now, so I'm going to use those meters for now.
Okay. Because man, if those worked, we did blinking lights.
Yeah.
The internet wants blinking lights, Tom. The
Right.
internet likes blinking lights. And we should
Notice-
probably set the clock.
Yeah. Eventually.
Bonus points if you can get the clock to automatically sync every night to the atomic clock and all that so that we're dead on. That'd be pretty cool.
That might be cool.
Not that having an accurate clock is at all important in a live broadcast or anything.
Nah,
Just saying.
just saying.
All right, so that's where we are.
That's where we are. And here's where we can bring in audio mixes.
Okay.
So if you wanted, say, maybe we had an audio mix on random 3 or random 1, I could bring it in. Send random 1.
I think you pissed it up.
I might have, there may not be anything associated with that one. Send Captain 1. There we go. There's no audio feeds associated with it. This is for audio only.
Okay.
Captain's feed has an audio feed associated with it. Master Control has an audio feed associated with it.
Okay.
So I can punch those into here. If I bring it in to mix 1 in, now your audio gets mixed in with whatever our video feed is here.
Cool. And I'm assuming on the master control subsection, that's going to include the cameras for radio. That's all the cameras up here. 8 cameras in this area.
Yes.
And since you don't have an area for radio,
This
it's going to be part of master control.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
That was my thought.
Well, start plugging in cameras.
I only had 20 buttons.
Okay.
That's all the more I can do
That's
for categories.
that's enough to make it work. We got 20 categories, 8 cameras per. That gives us 160 inputs.
Yep.
We're totally set.
Yep. And then we got this cool thing over here.
What cool thing?
See the Geek Group Master Control. Now what this tells us,
Is that it's not only is your clock off, now it's 1989.
I graduated in '89.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So check this out.
They had computers back then.
We did.
Look a lot like that. You'd think you'd know how to set the clock on there.
You'd think.
So, that's what you're used to. That's your high-tech grab. Got it? Hey, I know how to fix it if you get chiggers. You gotta get the mud. You get the mud when you get chiggers.
Oh.
Well, look at it!
Look at it. Well, it gives you
This is
messages up here.
Todd's text-based adventure game.
Okay. Which is kind of nice because this actually helped us troubleshoot the weird problem we were having with the crosspoint bus crap.
Yeah, I noticed that one's not up there anymore.
No, we fixed that.
Okay, so what are the problems now?
Trans sync. We don't have a sync. Missing Genlock. That's what that means.
I can fix that.
I'm sure you can.
There's a Genlock box right here that is hooked up and working, and Doogie's using it.
Yeah, we gotta bring it all throughout up here. That's
not hard. That's a couple
That's
cables.
another cable to do.
That's right.
We've
It's
got
done, and then it fixes
we've
that.
got plenty of cables.
And then you
to
can
play
do
with.
smooth crossfades.
I did program.
What
the
are they
fade-
doing?
the fading.
What, Mike? What are you doing? I think Mike's doing diving lessons off the table again. That's gonna hurt. I don't want to know.
This tells us. See this MCS 0?
Yeah, it looks unhappy.
What this means, master control switcher, P means protected. These first 7 outputs are linked directly to the switcher here.
Okay.
That's why they're protected, because they're controlled by master control only.
Okay.
We
What
can't-
about all the other outputs?
The other outputs we have access to and can use as part of our matrix.
Oh.
So that's what all of these are down here. Outputs 15, 16, 17, 18. Notice I got 15 going to camera 0.
Okay.
Or 0 going to camera 15, 1 going to camera 16, 2. What I'm going to do is take these outputs, I'm going to assign them to our cameras and feed them into TGG2 so that we get rid of the other DA. At least for the time being. Eventually we're going to have everything over on channel 2 and everything's going to work off of that.
Okay.
Right now, we're going to bring those 16 channels into the router here, reassign them with this guy.
All right. Well, for
And-
right now, you should patch in that camera and your mic up here to the live stream, so that
Once
you
I
guys.
get, once I get the audio working, that's
The microphone was just working.
the monitor is working. It's not going out on the stream yet.
All right. Get that going because I need you guys to charge on the fundraiser. You are highly motivated on this particular fundraiser because it stops all the dust.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to push this fundraiser because my goal is to get this done by noon tomorrow so that we can go get the supplies for it, because we could frame that room tomorrow. We really could. We're going to have 2 teams working in the MDH. One team's going to be putting supply stuff away with Moose. The other team's going to be framing the room with me. I want to have that room framed tomorrow. We can do this.
Awesome.
I would love to have that.
But I need to have, that's the money for the dimensional lumber and everything else there, because I got to buy a lot of 2x8s. So
Don't you have some over in Studio B?
maybe a few. But I got, the room's bigger than the sets.
Yeah.
The room's got to be 10 feet high. And it's got to be, it's 12 by 18 by 10 high.
Ah.
So it's way bigger than the set. And I got to do walls all the way around. Because I got to hold we're going to put a mezzanine, but that's why it's all 2x8s.
Right.
For, I got to block out the noise from that fucking sheet router, which is loud.
Obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta block the noise, I gotta block the dust, and I gotta have a storage space up above. Which is cool because it gives us a whole bunch more storage space for light stuff. And I want to build it rather beefy. So if I'm only 12 foot wide, a 2x8's good for them. So that's my plan.
Use
Gotta
4x4
work-
posts on the corner. It would be.
Not as beefy as a full 2x8 stud wall.
Solid posts.
Yeah, but just on the corners. There's engineering involved here. You're the guy who can't figure out what color power supply goes in what box. You know, listen to this. Colorblind.
I need the electrons to work.
You're racist. That's what it is. You're racist.
We're gonna rock out.
All right, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go edit and do the show. Hey, Dave. You should be aware, Todd upstairs, the guy who plays in the KKK band, took the black power supply out and replaced them with all the white ones. Just so you know, ain't no black power up there. You should be aware of this. Yeah, it is. It's the bluegrass band racist up there. Todd, you gotta put the black power supply in. You gotta get rid of all the white power supplies and have at least one black power supply in there. You got a black box with white power supply, that's racist.
Or at least half and half.
Yeah, we need some black power up in here.
Alright.
Okay. What are you working on? What are you working on? Are you animating Liz porn or something?
Eventually.
Eventually? Okay.
No, this is for the AV demos.
Oh. Alright, but she's gonna throw rocks at me. I know this is coming.
Okay.
What are you working on?
Stuff.
Stuff and things? You got anything cool to show?
Yeah. You can't see it. It's for the Animation Daily tomorrow night.
Oh, it's a secret? I can't put it in the blog?
Thursday morning.
Oh, okay, it's secret. It's classified. I can't even see it.
Their highest rated video. For like 5 minutes until YouTube takes it down.
Till we make jabroni porn. Animated jabroni, like, hentai. As opposed to the non-animated hentai. I'm gonna go at it. Dave! You kicked ass today. Thank you, sir. So you got cameras set up for the time lapse tomorrow?
I was speaking about that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go talk about time lapse cameras. You guys have fun. See ya.